Okay. I was scared. All right. Put on big, and get anyone within the next 1-2 minutes. Get anyone you think it's going to really enjoy, what it is we have. And this call is done for people who have no idea of what this environment holds, what it is they can benefit. And it's also an extension of letting people know this is what we have. There are people struggling today in the world of finance. There are people struggling, to just get to make ends meet. That's the moment. What if you don't have to struggle to make ends meet if you can meet the end? All right. So I'm going to be sharing with you just a brief opportunity. This is just, I want to make it simple as I can. And I'm just going to be sharing with you the foundation of what it is we have, my person, what it is we're doing, okay, what you stand to gain if you do what it is we're doing. And yeah, that could be the foundation of the knowledge you need. And if that serves you, you make a decision to want to start your journey. So can everybody hear me clear and I'm not breaking? Let me know. You hear me clear and I'm not breaking? Loud and clear. All right, beautiful. So I'm going to share very quickly. But if I get started, I'm always someone, I came from, I'm among those people which you hear their story, it is interesting, okay? Because if you're here on this chair today, you are a lot better than I was when it came to the topic you're about to hear. So I'm very convinced. I'm very, very convinced that if you're here today, it will all make sense to you. Because why? I wouldn't have been here if I was me a couple of years ago. You can't. All right. You cannot get me to a call. The moment you mention there's an opportunity, I'm this person. I would always want to know what the opportunity is about because I know I know there are people who just want to sell for no reason. So, and if you mention Forex, I will take your number. I won't join that opportunity. The reason I'm going to get connected with you so that I can discourage you because I had all the facts to discourage you from doing Forex. That was who I was. Okay. A couple of years later, I am now the Paul that was once a Saul. What happened? What changed? I knew what I didn't know. Just like a lot of people who are changing in the world today, they just got exposed to knowledge. So these are my fears. Fear is the wrong word. These were my convictions, before 2018 that I encountered this environment. I thought this environment, I thought, to me, I have the perception that the money made in this environment was just an illusion, that it was just for a group of people programmed and they were just using it to, mop up money from the public, which absolutely is true. But my perception of that truth was limited. Inside of that truth, there's a reality of success, but I didn't know about it. And the only reality that I knew was the fact that you needed a whole lot of money to trade Forex. That was one. Okay, you could lose a whole lot of money. That's two. It's too cumbersome to learn. That is three. It's risky in nature. That is four. Then, which is far different from what we are today, where we are today, there were rarely no people that were successful that can tell you I'm a trader. The people you see actually doing Forex, then most of them you see, you don't even see the traders. It's those who talk about it that you see. All right. How many of you agree with me? Oh, well, there's this Forex thing. Those who talk about it, and they only talk about it because they want to sell something to you. Okay. So because of all of these things, I never loved the environment. Okay. And it became a force of, I could actually say the competition of Forex and crypto made me a millionaire. I never loved Forex and I wanted to prove to people that Forex, nothing. And I got into the crypto environment and it made me big. I made my first 6 figures in a crypto and networking environment. So everything works together for good. But why am I telling you this story? I was someone who didn't believe. So where did I believe? I believed in 2018 when I saw a group of people who didn't have a lot of money. Okay. I saw no risky venture because something margined the risk. They were following people who knew what they were doing and they were making money and they did not invest a lot of money. So what was the bridge? Okay, access to education and mentorship. That's the two things that I probably have for you today that could sum up everything. Access to education got me here, and mentorship. And over the years, I've grown to learn the skill, help a lot of people, okay, sold the education and the idea that now people can make money from Forex. I changed. I started preaching the gospel. And that gospel that I preach, that Forex can make a lot of money, I've helped multiple 4 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures, 7-figure income earners in this industry because I believed eventually. And in the year 2022, we designed, okay, an idea to help people get access to this education in a far more better way, but with the promise of access to equity. So that's literally who can remote, how, and why we're here today. And I'm just going to share this slide. So what do we have as a nation? Okay. So that's my soft journey. I just decided to make it short. So what you hear today, my name is Kendrimo, and I'm the president and founder of this amazing nation called the Pewatnation. And our company is about a cutting-edge solution around the Forex education. A lot of things are changing in the industry. A lot of people have lost money because they were trading. A lot of people will continue to lose money if they don't understand the times and the trends. These are two things you should always know in any business venture, the times and the trends. What's happening in trading right now? What do you have access to? There are a lot of things that are happening that a lot of people don't know. I still talk to some of my friends and I tell them right now, you don't have to lose money in trading. Okay, you don't have to trade with your own capital. You could actually save and make money in Forex if you have access to capital with other people's money. And, it's crazy that even at this age and time, a lot of people don't know. Okay, these are traders. So let me even talk to people who are not traders. What of you that is looking for financial freedom? Okay, one of the things you should consider when it comes to financial freedom is what is in front of you right now. Okay, there is always a path. Excuse me, I'm going to make, okay, I already made you a call, so help me admit, Madam Knox. There's always a journey and there's always a vehicle that will get you to every form of destination financially. If you want to own enough to take care of yourself and your present need, the vehicle that can take you there is get a good job, all right? Or get a good business idea, fund a business, be an employee or self-employed. You could take care of yourself. You could live okay. But when it comes to wealth, there are a lot of people that are in the journey to wealth. Wealth is the business owner. These are business owners and these are investors. And one question you ask yourself is, what do these people do? What is the system they drive on? These people drive on money work for them and time work for them. A lot of people work for time. They get paid based on the amount of time they work. These are the okay people or the poor and middle class. So I may not be talking to those people. I may just raise the awareness, okay? And one of the awareness that I'm going to raise today is a concern that is being ignored by a lot of people, okay? And I'll vividly say this. I'm unapologetic. Some people are just wicked, okay, because of sheer ignorance, all right? I'll say this. Futures are connected to you, whether you care or not. There are some people that will not live their life if you do not grow, if you do not become aware and be your full potential today. I could say that because the things that I get to do, I just imagine if I was still the boy in the street, believing that I could get a job, get a good skill, will I be helping the lives that I'm helping today? I'm not just even talking about my present nuclear family. I'm talking about the lives that are impacting today. If I never grew to be the potential that I am, if I never fought for financial freedom and do things a different way that people were scared of doing it, I had to wake up. So if I'm saying this with all reality. In the world of finance today, for you to gain financial freedom, free financially, okay, there is the need of time and there is the need of resource. You're going to need nothing less than 600 million naira in naira. So because some people don't consider it like this, because why? They have faith. They say, okay, let tomorrow take care. They've used the programming of religion or some faith things to buttress ignorance. And it is sad. If you're here today, you're young, you're aspiring, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business person, and your chase is financial freedom, let me give you a check. For you to get a good apartment, now, This will make you see the sum up of how you will struggle in life before you get there. Okay. And I thank God I got exposed to this in 2007 and it made sense. Today is making sense. So let me share with you. Okay. For you to have a family, so I'm not talking about you going through school. You as a man or a woman, okay, you want to settle down and have a good family, have a home to take care of your family, and you have a home to your name, okay. If you probably want to get a good apartment here in Nigeria today, you're going to spend nothing less than at least 20 million. And if you're looking at a luxury style, you're going to be spending over 300 million. But let me know if you go there, start up. You need nothing less than 20 million. If you want to take your children to school, the good school, good grade, I'm talking about freedom. Okay. You're going to need nothing. You're going to be spending close to about 40 million on education. That's if you have maybe two. The chase of the freedom vacation year after year, okay, you're going to need nothing less. Let me even bring it down because I'm giving you new. Okay, you're going to need 250 million. This is the old one. This is 2007 standard. 250 million in naira. What's 250 million presently in dollars? Type it on the chat. You're going to attain that level before you can call yourself financially free. If you're lower than that level, you are struggling. What is 250 million in dollars? And just do this. Let's say you're working a job or you have a business that is paying you 100K a month. How many years is it going to take you to attain the number you want to put down right now? You're going to find out that is far greater than the years you want to live here on on the earth. So the question I want to ask you is, what kind of miracle do you want to perform if you need more than 200 years? If you're earning 100K, even if you're earning 200, 300, 500, if you're earning less than $1 million, it's going to take you well over the work years you're working. 311, thank you, Madam Biha. 311,000, divide that in year. How many years in that? If you divide that times 12 months, how many years? If someone is earning 500K. So let's just do something important. 500K. If someone is earning 500,000 every month, okay. So how many years do you have in that? Let us know, because this is practical. When I saw the practical compilation of this, it changed my idea. And I'm just saying this today because it may change someone who's probably in the 9 to 5, who probably has a self business, but is not working up to $1 million. You're not benefiting up to $1 million softly with your present income as a self business. How do you think you want to move into the millions in turnover? How can you sit in a day and you receive an alert of $1 million and you didn't even know where it came from? That is how successful people live their life. Must you always save and borrow for the house you want to stay and pay all of your life? All right. And you're committed to the work you don't like. You can change things. Okay. Are you guys typing it on the chat? Or the chat is busy? This is something that is really practical. Okay. If you're seeing $311,000, you break it into a year. How many years is it going to take if you earn $500,000 a month? Can someone quickly just do that and put it on the chat? It's going to probably over 50 years, I guess, or 20 or 30 years. I mean 500. Someone do it. I need that. Are you guys on it? If you're earning 500K a month, how many years will it take you to earn? Or 500,000 naira is how much in dollars? Okay, that's the way we can break it down. Okay, so 500K is how much in dollars now in naira? Okay, I think now you guys get it. Okay, 500K is less than, I think, about $400. I'll be 400 and something dollars. So divide let's just say 450. Divide 450, 311 times $450. Divide it. What do you get? That's the years it's going to take you. All right. $311 divided by 450. All right, guys, help me here because it's not about just joining. There should be something that makes you unsettled about being comfortable. Okay. 621 is 621. That is six. It will take you 621. Would that be the complete years? I think no. Okay, we now divide it by 12. Divide that by 12, I guess. That'll give us the year, right? Because that's monthly. Okay. If you divide that by 12, what do you have? So that is 52 years. If you are earning $500,000 in Nigeria, it's going to take you 52. It means even if you borrow the money ahead of time and you keep, it means you're going to work for 52 years. How long do you live? That's why a lot of people work to their death. That's why a lot of people struggle to their death. Do you see financial freedom and this analysis that I gave to you? Even if you attain it, you never enjoy it. True or true? That is why we have a lot of people poor and broke, because all they have is to aspire a life, but they don't know how to go about it. The job cannot help you. Self-business will give you room, but will not help you. You need a strategy. You need a move. And that is why we're sharing this with you today. The move to a business owner or investor. Today is going to really be more of what? An investor. And that is really what we have. What I had. When I came into Forex, I learned a skill that made me an investor. I had to leverage over the investor quadrant. And it came with steps. I didn't start immediately, but I was able to learn how to invest by building. First, I started building a business. All right. How did I get to seven figures in Naira and 6 figures in US dollars? I built a business. I didn't work a job to get there. Okay. Within 7 months, I was able to build a business, acquire coins, crypto, build a business. And within 7 months, I made over $120,000. You can't earn that in a job. And from there, I've gotten opportunities to invest. Without investing, you cannot be successful. Okay. But the question is, if you're working a job today, how much do you take out to invest? Today, through our education, you're going to learn how to invest in the financial market by learning the skill, by following through live access and leveraging over experts. So what do we have? Okay. It's very simple. You're going to learn about Forex, binary, and crypto, but this is really our services. Okay. We give you an opportunity to learn live, trade live. Two powerful opportunities. Okay. The best way I can say today, I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have the opportunity. It's not about courses. It's not about, yeah, courses are good because they give you data to learn. But there is nothing as important as live mentorship. Okay. Someone who knows how to trade with you, teach you and trade with you live, not just teach you, trade with you. Because trading is a practical thing. Okay. You learn to invest and you make money in dollars. You beat inflation when you earn in dollars. So that is one of the beautiful things about this environment. You learn to make an extra $10. That was my foundation that brought me into this space. If I can only help 1,000 people earn an extra $10. Today, I've gone ahead in helping people earning thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars in minutes, in hours, in days. Okay. All because I learned the skills, started from the education. I had access to mentorship. And these are the same things that we've created. Okay. And we trade Forex, we trade money in minutes. I love this service. That's one of the services a lot of people know me for. Okay. How powerful strategies I can make you money in 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 45 minutes. Less than an hour, you can do 2-3% of your account. Okay. That's binary option, fast move money. Okay. But you need capital. Okay. We have trading strategies. We have access to signals. For those of you who love signals, you already know how to trade. You need signals that can just make you money. Okay. Live mentorship, not just about trading live mentorship. You know, a lot of people today, I am not who I am because of the skill in my head. I am who I am because of the mindset that has been transformed. I give people the opportunity to transform their mindset. And it all comes from my knowledge of the word of God that I've soaked in me and has produced results. I only give what I have. Okay. Then now we have an opportunity to leverage over the funded system. So you don't have to come into trading and trade with your money. We give you access to getting live account in 3,000, in 10,000, in 30,000, and all you need to do is just to pay a portion of that money. So with $100, you can get access to a 3,000 live account, and you can trade. And when you make money, you're going to be making money on 3,000. But I cannot guarantee that you probably may know how to make that money, but you'll be interested in making money in 3,000. What if I teach you how you can use 3,000 to make money? Okay, and all you just need to do is learn and follow instructions, and you can be making money in 3,000. Imagine you do this over a period of 1 to 3 years. You will beat what the calculation I just showed you right now. What if you spend the next 5 years to rewrite the story that will never happen if you stay in an environment for 52 years? And guess what? There are billions of people working that environment. Only a few get to achieve it in that environment. Why don't you want to change it? Let's change it. And that is really what we have. Okay, we guide you. We tell you what to do. Okay. And not only that, we also created another environment. I'm going to say this, which is very, very interesting. Found out over the years that a lot of people will not really grasp trading if they don't find a way to earn by the side. That is why a lot of people start before they even know that this is front and back of this vehicle. They've mashed tattoo and they're already driving. Accident is the next thing. Because why? They want to earn in the fast lane because they've heard stories of people that have earned. It takes time. Every successful person you see in this plane has spent years. The earlier part of these years were weeping years, but they were consistent enough to understand the process and they give it their best. They were disciplined enough to wait for it. And today they are success stories. No success is overnight in trading. If it is overnight, I guarantee you, okay, you will not see it overnight as well. Okay, so don't admire overnight success. Don't admire anybody who tells you that I'm an overnight successful trader. They are gamblers. And you know how the industry works. If you make money with gambling, just check those people that are making money with Lotto. Go look at the history from over 100 years to now. What is the history of those that win the lottery? They end up being poor. Why? There is no mental foundation for success in them. Eventually, the money goes away. You don't want to be that person that makes money without a mental foundation. That is why our mentorship is good. We guide you on how to really invest. Learn it. Practice it over time. Yes, when you make money, you will lose money. It is okay. But when you do it over a period of time, you gain the sustainable foundation to retain it, because 3 steps. You have to make money, retain it, and duplicate it. This will take time for you to duplicate it, because true success comes from duplicating earning money. And these are part of the things we're interested in showing you. Hence, we better the product of investing. Okay. Now, as a member of Pewatnation, I made a decision to be the one to incentivize you in the process of earning. So while you come in and learn how to trade for yourself, you could actually invest in our automation where I do trading. My team does trading for you. Okay, all you need to do is fund a portfolio, and when we make money, you make money with us. It's literally like, okay, don't worry, don't put the heavy load on your emotional startup. Okay, just follow the step. It may take you a week, 2 to start earning by yourself. Guess what? You're going to make more money when you earn by yourself. But can we help you? All right, trade. And when we make money, you make money. And what we have in our funded program is quite interesting. Okay, the plan is simple. You get a funded account. You're going to buy a funded account. All right. So when you get set up, you're going to pick an account, either a $300 account for 10K, or just want to show you. I don't know if I'm sharing the screen. I want to share right now. So this is it. Okay. Can you guys see this? So you can get a 300 account for 10K, $300 for 10K, $30,000 for 900. Okay. The profit split is quite simple. 30% on all profits when we draw goes to the broker that gave you the funds. Okay. While you, the investor, in your first month, you earn 35%. Subsequent month, you earn 17.5%. Okay. So while the trader of the assets earns 35%, this is on the funded program. And one of the beautiful things we've done is we've created another investment portfolio, because we don't just want you to earn money and withdraw. Okay, because at the end of the day, some people don't know how to save. So we created a system where we can begin to save money for you. Okay, the money that the money that is not yours, we're using it to save for you. So created a percentage of this money to go to what we call the auto-funded investment program. All right. And this other 17.5% that was supposed to come to the system, it comes to the system, but it is to your name. What it does is when you earn, okay, I'm going to use an analysis right now. So let's say you have a 10K account and the first month profit split is 10%. We do 10%. On 10%, the broker is going to get $300. You are going to get $350 on 10%. Okay, which is above your capital you started with. That is beautiful. Okay. And subsequent month, when you do 10%, 17.5% comes to you, which is $175. Why $175 goes to what we call the AFIP. This is done for students, the legacy product for students. All right. And when it gets to $1,000, it will create a new portfolio for earning. So that new portfolio for earning, it's going to be now traded in an ECN account, because what we're doing is the account we're trading is actually a funded account. You don't have a control over that account. Okay, but with the ECN, we have control. So we're going to fund an ECN when you get to 1,000, and you're going to be earning 70% of the profit. So it's now two income you're going to be earning. But don't forget, on your first withdrawal, you already got your capital back. So I'm just going to show you guys a project, because a lot of people don't see the potential in investing. You may not have what it is to invest today that you would like, my family. The reason you don't like it, you don't like investing, is because you don't have what it takes to invest. Just like a lot of people thought. Do you know in 2008, if you bought $1 worth of Bitcoin, you would own 1,000 Bitcoin with $1. That is not investing. That is having access to the future. Don't think of now when you don't have the potential of investing. Think of what can you have access to? What potential can you have access to that can change the next 3 years, 4 years, 5 years for you? So let me take this call to show you a potential. I already explained to you that when you invest in the AFT on your first month, so it will take us 1 month, 2 months, 3 months to do the first split. The beautiful thing is that your capital is already back to you. So any other thing is what we call return on investing. But let me show you the plan on our product to give you a perspective of the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. If you have something that is paying you just a percentage free. Are you guys ready to see? Who ready on the chat? Okay. So I did this on a 5-year plan, a 1-year plan, okay, on compounding and both withdrawals. So, and I did it on a 30K account just to give you a picture. So let's say you have a 30K account, and every month on the AFIP. So how can you get to a 30K account, the AFIP, if you have a 30K account? Just like I showed you guys the 10K account, all right? The 30K account, when you do 10%, is $3,000. So $1,050 comes to you on your first withdrawals. Have you gotten your capital back? Absolutely, yes. So on the next profit split, when 10% is done, you know you're going to be getting 17.5. So 525 comes to you. Why 525 goes to the AFIP? Do you guys understand this? Put 5 on the chat if you got this. Okay, that's the 17.5. So it means on 2 profit split, which is if we do 10% twice, so even if it takes 6 months, better. However, on 2 profit split, you are taking, which is 525 plus 525, which is another 1,050. But this time around, you've gotten 1,050 on your AFIP account, and the account is now activated on ECN. Are we together? Put one on the chat if I know you guys are here right now. So now you have an AFIP account and also the EFT. So on every profit split of 10%, you get $525. That's settled. Now the AFIP is now an ECN account. This is a plan for 1 year if it is on a 5% compounding without withdrawals. Are you following? Don't get too excited, because I know what happens when people get too excited. This is a potential you just have to see and make a wise decision. Something you invested and you've taken your capital out. And for you to do 12 months, it means this is a total of 6,000, about 6,000, because all this that is coming into the AFIP, okay, you're still making withdrawals on the AFT. So this is plus compounding. Funding plus compounding, $10,242 with an initial startup of $900. You've made over $6,000 in the course of a year on EFT, and you now have a portfolio, if you don't withdraw, of $10,240. Mind you, it is not your portfolio. It is not your money, but you earn from it because it's non-withdrawable. It's not accessible by you, but you can make from the profit. Don't get greedy, okay? All right, but do you like it? I bet the question in people's mind right now, why is it not my portfolio? I'm sure of it. The potential is not in their head. The ownership of what they don't have is what is in their head right now, but it's okay. Is this plan okay? Put 10 on the chat if you like this plan. If you love the plan, the potential, but this doesn't make sense to me. Let me show you what makes sense. Okay. This is, so that is a 1 year plan. A lot of people don't save. They don't know how to invest. They only look at what they do now. Okay. In front of you right now is a plan, a compounding plan for 5 years. What is the total in front of you? Type it on the chat. Just type it. It's okay to do the exercise. Allow your mind. When your body moves, your mind is triggered. Okay, don't be shy. It is not your money. Just type it like a demo account. Okay, what is in front of you? Type it. I just need every, if you see it, type it on the chat. I know those of you on Instagram here, you're not seeing it. So that's why I put the link so that you guys can see. Okay, I need to leave here right now. Okay, let me just leave it. You guys are enjoying it. 205. And this is what I would ask. If I show you something like this, there's a reason I would show you. What is hope? Any business you're doing, there's something that is called hope. The investment of hope. If I'm going to learn, if I'm going to go through school, there's a hope that I'll get a certificate and I'll get a job. There's a hope for everything we get in. If you want to invest in any venture right now, there's always the hope of expectation. What do you have in your life right now that could put you at multiple, okay, I'll call it 6 figures, not multiple 6 figures, just what you saw in the next 5 years with a less than $1,000 investing? What do you have in your life right now? That is one thought you should just think. Okay, and before it gets to that 5 years you'd have made, because that is really what's challenging. And this is why I'm grateful to God for what it is we have. Okay, because this is a 5-year plan without withdrawing. And some people say, must I leave it for 5 years? I may not leave for 5 years. Let's take care of what is happening now in our life, which is true. Okay. But the reason I can show you 5 years, because I know you will not accept 5 years if you don't have anything. So every month on the AFT, you're also getting the 525. So this is just a plan. Okay. I bought this land and I left it all this while because you have all the money coming to you. So let me show you a 3-month plan. Okay, with withdrawals. So every 3 months you're making withdrawals. Hence, hope you guys know you're earning 70% of all of the profit that comes in. 70%. So 3 months with the 1,050 startup, The earning is actually a total of that's 525 times 3 plus 1,000. So that is 525. This is 1,575. Okay, that's on the first 3 months. So trading on that, okay, 5% is 245. 70% of 5% is $171. So on the first 3 months, chicken, it's small, right? You made $171 in your first 3 months. And now you have a portfolio after withdrawal of so you withdraw 171, you have a portfolio of 2,625. To end it here right now, how much do you see here? A total in 60 months, you would have a total equity of 32,560. You would have withdrawn a total of 36,466 in 5 years. And you still have that portfolio. And in total, what you would have gotten out from the AFT for these 5 years is 31,723 every month, 525. That is on 5%. Does this make sense to you? What I love about it is access to potential. How is it going to be done? Can it be done? Must it be done? Is it possible this can happen? You don't know. But 5 years is going to come and meet us. This is what I can say. You know, one of the beautiful things, and I showed you a 5% plan, because as a trader, 5% is not the problem. You know, I rather give you something that is easy and the mind can manage. Okay. If you're trading or you've been trading with me, you know that 5 is easy as a trader to have low expectation. So I'm not promising what maybe some system can do quickly. Oh, I can make 30% a month. 5 years, go check. 10 years, go do your research. For the last 50 years, systems that have done high yields, just do your research. Find out where are they today. Yes, they can give you, all right? But the question is, what is the sustainability factor? As long as it has to do with people, there needs to be system and structure in place. And the less, why do you think the banks, they give you short percentage, less than 15% a year? They have all of the equities in the world for free. You put your money in the bank, they trade with it, and they also give you short percentage. The banks prefer more of security trading rather than hype trading. And that is one of the things I'm trying to adopt. It's going to come a time you're not going to earn 17.5, but the first people that are going to be launching this product, okay, over the next 6 months are going to be benefiting on this potential. Okay, my goal, I just showed you the potential. And what do you have to lose? The capital you started with. If we fail, we'll fail together. If we win, we'll win together. I'm not going to promise you that it's going to get all smooth, because it doesn't get all smooth. But in your life right now, do you have any potential that you can have at this? That is what it is we have, all right, in Pewatnation. Whatsoever thing or thought you have, if it is positive, I want to welcome you to get into our environment, because I can tell you one truth. Every vision that God has given to us, given to me as a person, has always been a success since when I started the venture of being an entrepreneur. And our goal is creating multiple 6-7 figure income earners in the thousands. And this project is one thing that I know over the next couple of years, we're going to celebrate stories. Because why? It doesn't really take more from you, which is one of the problems. We think in this environment, we need to invest a lot of money, but no, all we need is a strategy. And our AI system is one strategy that is going to get a lot of people paid and successful. If you love this and you want to get started within our system, first is being a member of our platform. Okay, just a moment. We've actually been on a promo for over a couple of days, and it ended in, sorry, hold on. Okay, why are you freezing on me? Someone is holding my screen. Just kidding. So being a member of Pewatnation is, we have a plan, okay, for 3 months. You are a member. So the membership gives you access to benefiting from all of the first things I talked about, our education and our live trading. okay, our live learning sessions from basic to advanced or trading our courses. All right. 4, even the mentorship, team mentorship, you get that for 3 months, $350, 6 months, $570, 1 year, $1,100. Now, if you're interested in our AI, which is automated investing, you want to be part of the thing I just shared with you right now. Okay. The 3 month, the AI is like the add-on is actually $150. But if you're doing it with your registration, it comes with a slight slash. Okay, so you're going to be paying $470 as against $500. So for 3 months, and it's a one-time payment for the add-on for a year. Okay, so if you pay the add-on, you don't have to pay any other subscription to the add-on for a whole year. So 6 months is $690. 1 year is $1,220. Resubscription, in case you want to manage your resubscription, if you want to do monthly, if you want to do 3 months, if you want to do 6 months, it's all available. Monthly, you can actually pay for $100 of the and this program right now is all subject to this time. Okay. There are a couple of new innovations we'll be launching over the next couple of weeks, and these are going to change the pricing. And everybody that is coming within this time is a pioneer, which means if you hold any price or if you're coming in, okay, you're going to hold the standard for these subs. Okay. So even if we bring the new product, every pioneer right now is going to benefit at the sub level of what you're seeing. Okay, so that is one of the privilege of coming in at a pioneer level. Because I tell you, what we've created, you don't have to fail in trading. Okay, I'm going to get back to the person who placed you on this call. This is my privilege and my time, and I shared with you. I hope you got value. It's all based on transforming information to action. Because at the end of the day, what separates those who hear and those who have result are those who do. Okay, opportunities are always there, but you just have to know where you're going. I hope this takes you where you're going if you already knew it. God bless each and every one of you. If you have questions, get back to the person who placed you on this call. I believe they have answers to your question. All right. It's a privilege, and I want to welcome you to Pewatnation. I want to see you at the top, not from the top, because you know what they say at the bottom is way too crowded. God bless you for your time. Bye-bye.